Coming up on this special summer edition of Daily Iowan TV, University Counseling. Take a look at the ever-expanding counseling services at the University of Iowa. And later, Nighttime Gala. Generations of women gather to support a good cause.
The hot summer weather is not going anywhere. Find out more in weather.
All that and more coming up. Don't go anywhere. Daily Iowan TV starts now. Good afternoon, and thank you for tuning in for the weekly broadcast of Daily Iowan TV. I'm Christopher Cervantes. An Iowa City woman is facing a hefty prison sentence after a rather persistent case of assault. On July 10th, 30-year-old Patrice McAfee assaulted a resident of Cross Park Avenue. According to police, recorded footage shows McAfee repeatedly striking the victim in the face. The victim attempted to escape into the residence, with McAfee following them to continue the assault. Patrice McAfee is currently in custody and is now facing assault and burglary charges and up to 25 years in prison. Downtown Iowa City's very own Sheraton Hotel is getting an upgrade, though. The hotel is turning into a boutique hotel that will be operated by Graduate Hotels. The building is planned to be completely remodeled on the inside and expected to be reopened by 2018. According to the Iowa City Assessor's website, the hotel was sold to the new current owner in March 2008 for about $7.13 million. Tim Franzen, the soon-to-be owner, has yet to release the proposed prices and rates. And that's not the only change coming to downtown Iowa City. The new Hilton Garden Inn is slated to open this fall at its Clinton Street location, and it's also planning to have a high-rise bar and restaurant on the rooftop of the inn. The restaurant is said to have a menu focusing on small portions, but will sport a space large enough for parties and private dining. University Counseling Services will be available at its Eastside location in the coming August. It is expected to give more accessibility for UI students. Daily Iowan TV reporter Junhyuk Kim has more.
At West Lawn, you can find the University Counseling Service, which is a solution for students' mental illness or psychological issues. In coming August, the University Counseling Service is preparing to build up second base at University Capital Center. Paula Kitten, who is the Associate Director and Director of Clinical Services, says that approximately 2,500 to 3,000 students from various groups look for service per year. And as the second location is set up at East Side, students will find easier to approach the service.
Particularly being in that space near international student scholar services, and just being a little more in a central location. I just think that people will not have to work so hard to find us.
According to Paula Kitten, there are benefits of both locations, that one at University Capital Center will be more accessible and the other at West Lawn can be more protective for students' privacy. Going through a hard time, it is important to have such service to overcome mental issues.
And so I think it's important to give the service for them to, find peace. And also I think moving to the old Capitol Mall makes it easier for them to approach.
As the University Counseling Service is branded new at East Side location, students will be able to have an easier access to the service. Now it is closer to students who really need help. Reporting from University Capital Center, this is Junhyuk Kim, Daily Iowan TV.
For all you tiny football fans out there, Hawkeye football has announced the date of its annual Kids Day at Kinnick. August 12th is when all the action will go down, and for those of you who don't know, the Kids Day at Kinnick is an event hosted by the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital, where the fledgling Hawkeyes can enjoy all the fun that Hawkeye football has to offer, with a full day of festivities to usher in the coming athletic season. Free parking will be available on hard surface lots, while normal ramp fees will be charged. Concession stands will be open, with items being sold at half price. Well, with a tornado warning last week, I can only imagine what is in store for us in the upcoming days. Let's head down to the weather studio where Joe Dixon has more for us. Joe, how's it look?
That's right, Chris. Well, this week's been pretty hot outside, and it's going to continue to stay that way throughout the rest of the week. Monday afternoon, we're looking at plenty of sunshine throughout the day with the temperatures reaching all the way up to 84 degrees. As we move into the evening hours, it's going to cool off a bit and we'll have mostly clear skies throughout the rest of the night, but the temperature dropping down to about 63 degrees. Tomorrow morning, have your sunscreen ready because we're looking at another very hot day with the temperature reaching all the way up to 92 degrees. All right, let's now take a look at our 5-day extended forecast. Wednesday, we are looking at partly cloudy skies with a high of 91 and a low of 75. Thursday, we have some thunderstorms rolling in to the morning and / afternoon as the temperature reaches 96 and a low of 74. Friday, we'll have partly cloudy skies again with a high of 91 and a low of 74, with a chance of late night thunderstorms. As we move into the weekend, Saturdays will be high and will stay in the low in the 90s. And on Sunday, you can look forward to a little drop in temperatures with partly cloudy skies and a high of 86. That's your weather for the week. And Chris, back to you.
Thanks, Joe. An animal sighting within the state of Iowa has conservationists shaking at the news. According to Nature Conservancy in Iowa, 2 endangered snake species have been spotted. The sighting included a Masaga rattlesnake or swamp rattler, its first confirmed sighting in 15 years, and a female prairie rattlesnake, one that was pregnant with 8 eggs. Animal conservationists claim that this proves that the snake's current habitats are survivable and are now working to ensure the species' continued longevity. There's a free Iowa City self-defense class being offered to help Muslim women defend themselves with Muslim hate crimes increasing since President Trump's first day in office. The teacher of this class, who is Muslim himself, feels a strong need for Muslim women to defend themselves against verbal and physical attacks. The class began last Tuesday with Master Hamza Omar, hoping to continue the free classes once or twice a month. The classes are held at the Strike Martial Arts in Iowa City. The Iowa Women's Archives held a gala dinner on Saturday celebrating its 25th year as a program. Daily Iowan TV reporter Jacob Gunther has the story.
At the Old Brick in downtown Iowa City, the Iowa Women's Archives held a special dinner to recognize the accomplishment that has been made by feminist activists from the years of 1965 to 1985 and by activists today.
Right through those doors sit around 100 women who at one time or another acted on what they felt was right. And by doing so, they changed history.
Collaborating with 9 activists who worked hard to string a new thread for women's rights, they helped plan the event as a feminist reunion. I spoke to Jeffrey Palermo about just what was the big picture about this celebration.
It's to tell our stories in our own words and acknowledge the effort and the importance of social activism.
Many have transitioned to developing young activists today to prepare them for what awaits. Rusty Porcello, a former president at Northern New Mexico College, says that she sees a bright future for many women activists here at the University of Iowa.
We were all impressed with what they're doing. I mean, they have a language that is far more sophisticated and theoretical than ours were, but yet they're very much practitioners of the field.
The reunion committee also asked women to bring their photos, stories, and artifacts from their time of action in Iowa City to the event and donate them to the Iowa Women's Archives. It is the organization's hope that their action will be remembered for many years to come. At the Old Brick, Jacob Gunther, Daily Iowan TV.
Iowa City riders are bringing their talents overseas. Iowa Summer Riding Festival expanded beyond Iowa City, including 2 international retreats. This will be the 31st festival for the program. Some of the major authors are former Professor Robin Hemley and Zhu Zi, both authors that have connections to the University of Iowa. The first retreat took place in Iceland from May 27th to June 1st. Hemley is leading another workshop in Thailand this Sunday the 23rd through Saturday the 29th. The British drama TV series Doctor Who will have a female doctor for the first time in its show's history. The 13th Doctor will be played by Jodie Whittaker, replacing former lead Peter Capaldi. When Capaldi announced he was leaving the show in January, there was heavy debate over who would play the iconic character. The final reveal brought on both a lot of excitement and controversy due to the gender. However, the showrunners stand by their decision, with Whitaker's strong audition only sealing the deal. That's all we have for you this week on Daily Iowan TV. Be sure to check out our website, dailyiowan.com, for all the latest news, and don't forget to pick up a copy of the Daily Iowan for all your news Monday through Thursday. We'll see you back here on Monday. This is Christopher Cervantes, and from all of us here at Daily Iowan TV, thanks for watching. Have a great week, Iowa City. See you next time.